Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about brows, how I fill them in, what I do to get them like fixed up, how often I groom them, and so on and so forth. So if you want to know about some brow stuff today, then keep on watching. So first things first, how do I get my eyebrows done? There's threading, there's waxing, there's tweezing. I get them waxed and tweezed. I do and have gotten them threaded, but it's a little bit more painful for me than getting them waxed, and waxing is just quicker and easier for me. So yeah, I do get them waxed, and then after I get them plucked, any like little straight hairs that didn't come out, you just pluck them out and boom. I have really sensitive skin, so I used to get my eyebrows done at this one place, and I would always break out after, and I would get like little pimples like everywhere I got waxed, like even my mustache, you know? It was not sexy. So yeah, but the past, I want to say like 2 or 3 years, I've been going to my girl. I'll put her Instagram in the Instagram down below. She's awesome, and ever since I've been going to her, my eyebrows have not only looked like, but I don't break out, and it's amazing, and I love her. She's awesome. So yeah, I get them waxed and tweezed. Second, how often do I go? If it was really truly up to the like speed of my hair growth, I would go like every, few days, because I have incredibly fast growing eyebrows and a lot of eyebrow hair. I kid you not, I was born with a unibrow. Sad, but it's okay. Yeah, my eyebrow hair grows super fast, so I kind of maintain it throughout the weeks just by plucking it myself. I don't touch the shape because I love the shape and I let her handle that later. But if I have like, hairs in the middle or, over here that are thick and dark and I just want to get rid of them, I do kind of maintain them in between. But I go about the most like 2 weeks, depends, 1 week, 2 weeks, only because, I like to have my eyebrows looking sexy and on fleek always. Oh god, I hate that word. I can't believe I just used it. Okay, so yeah. What else? Yeah, I love eyebrows. I think it's one of my favorite parts of doing my makeup because it just totally transforms and frames your face. And if you're doing like an eye makeup look and you don't do your eyebrows, I feel like it just like something's off about it. Like you have to like fill in your eyebrows at least like this much, like a little bit, like depending on your eyebrows, of course. So yeah, let's just get into some products I use to fill in my eyebrows. What I use to fill in my eyebrows always changes depending on my mood, how I want them to look, how defined or how natural I want them to look. When I was super blonde, I was using my Anastasia Dipbrow in the color blonde, but I kind of stopped using it because it kind of looks like really greenish on my eyebrows because I do have dark eyebrows, and using something a lot lighter it looks weird. So yeah, I stopped using this, and then I started using a Sephora eyebrow pencil in the color Honey Blonde, which is awesome. I love that pencil. But right now, when I went brunette, I started using the Anastasia Dipbrow in the color Chocolate, and I used this for quite a while. This is for people who really want that defined look, and if you don't have like a lot of eyebrow and you want to get that really like arched, very straight looking eyebrow, Dipbrow is going to be awesome for you. If you want it to be natural, I want to say you can play with it if you have it, but there are probably other products that you can use to kind of achieve a natural brow. So I kind of wanted to go away from that super defined eyebrow and put a little bit more natural twist to it. So I started using my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the color Light again. I keep going back and forth to this, and I love it. It is a cream and a powder. The cream is not as pigmented and heavy as the Dipbrow, but it's still a really nice consistency. It kind of it does what you want it to do, and it's not overdone. It's awesome, and they're super affordable. I think this kit is like $3. So I buy a bunch of them. I just have like a bunch of backups. It's awesome, and I use this all the time. And the last product I'm kind of actually using in the moment right now is by Chella, and it is this Tantilzing Taupe eyebrow color. This is a retractable pencil and it's like super tiny and little, but I've been using this for my eyebrows lately and I really like it. I'm really used to filling my brows in with an angled brush, but this kind of has been working and it looks really good. This came in, oh, which one was it? Was it Ipsy or Birchbox? I feel like it was Ipsy. But yeah, I got this in one of my subscription boxes and I really, really like it. So yeah, some brushes that I use to fill in my brows when I do use my e.l.f. or my Dipbrow are these two brushes right here. They are very, very similar. They are both double-ended angled brushes with spoolies on the side. This one is by Anastasia. I got this a long time ago, like 2 years ago. I use the heck out of this thing, and this one is by Morphe and it's the B74. So I use this a lot as well, and I like that it has a spoolie at the end, so when I do fill in my eyebrows, I can flip it really quickly, quickly brush it, and then flip it back, fill it in again, brush it, fill it, brush it. It's super, super easy than taking another spoolie, get in that, and then taking the brush again, you know, so forth. So yeah, those are the products that I kind of use to fill in my eyebrows. And if I'm feeling super, super special, I like to use these products right here to kind of apply it on the brow bone to brighten it. If I want to have kind of more of like a natural day where I'm just wearing mascara, not a lot of eye makeup, but I want to focus on my brows, I use these under my eyebrow just to lift and brighten. This one is by Benefit and it's the Highbrow. It's just kind of like a light pinkish color. It's a very creamy pencil, and I just place this under my eyebrow and I kind of blend it with my finger and it looks really, really pretty. And then there's this one by Chella as well, same like the pencil I'm using. This one is, let me see what color is this, Ivory Lace Highlighter, and this as well is a creamy pencil, but this is a nude. So this is kind of pinky and this is a nude beige color. Both are amazing, depends what I'm looking for. They both blend beautifully, very similar. So yeah, that's that. So without further ado, let's get to the tutorial. I'm going to show you how I filled my eyebrows in at the moment using my Chella pencil. And on the other side, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. eyebrow kit. I kind of want to show you two different ways that I'm currently using because I switch between these often. If you want to know how I use the Anastasia, I have a lot of tutorials in my past videos where I'm like using it or it's like sped up, so you can see how it applies and looks. But for today's tutorial, I'm going to be doing these two on each eyebrow. So yes, let's get into it. So for my first eyebrow, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the color Light, and this comes with a cream and a powder. And I'm going to be using my Morphe B74 brush, which has an angled brush and a spoolie on the other side, and I love this brush, it's awesome. And I'm going to take this cream first on my brush, and I'm going to first brush my hairs with the spoolie side. I need a mirror. I need to find a mirror, hold on. Okay, so got my mirror, and I'm going to first start with the top of my eyebrow. Now, as you're etching it, if you feel like you picked up too much product, you can take your spoolie side and kind of brush it out. And when you brush it out, it kind of disperses the product throughout and it kind of doesn't look as harsh. But sometimes I like to start with a little bit more product on the top because then I pull it through my eyebrow. And I just kind of want to bring that down and create kind of like a longer tip at the end just to kind of make it nice and sharp. Again, my eyebrow shape and how I fill it in changes all the time. So if I'm doing something now, it might be different a different day, but this is pretty much what I do. I'm going to take a little bit more product on my brush and I'm going to start right down here. I'm just going to slowly start filling it in. Instead of focusing in the middle right now, I like to frame my eyebrows. And I'm just going to go underneath, kind of creating that arch. That's the part of my eyebrow I like the most, the center part. When you have like a nice little arch there, it looks great. So then I kind of flatten my brush like this, not using the like angle, kind of flattening it. I take whatever's left over and I kind of just brush it through my eyebrows like this. And then I take the spoolie again and I kind of brush it upwards. I brush it through because I don't want it to look, you know, too done up. I still want it to kind of look a little bit natural, but a little bit more filled in. So far we look like that. And if you feel like you need to go back with more product, you want to make it darker or more defined, feel free to do so. I like to keep this inner part a little bit more sparse, like a gradient, kind of like less to more to probably like the most product on the end. So yeah, that is pretty much the cream part. And sometimes I just leave it like this, or sometimes I take the powder section. I take a little bit on my brush and I just kind of put the powder throughout, just like the same way we flattened it against. I just take the powder like that. And then I flip it and I put the powder on the ends. So this is pretty much the eyebrow with the eyes, lips, face palette in light. Again, just it changes all the time. You can make it as natural as you want. You can make it as heavy as you want, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Benefit Eyebrow pencil and I'm going to apply a little bit to the eyebrow bone here, just like that. And then I'm going to use my finger to blend it out. You can use a brush if you want, but I just find this method a lot quicker than blending it with the brush. And if you have to go back with your angled brush to just kind of add a little bit more product to fix this part right here, you can go ahead and do that. So there you go. So we have a before and after. I know a lot of people are gonna say, you don't need to fill in your eyebrows, your eyebrows are already like whatever, and I've gotten that before, but I just really like to fill in my brows. I like the way it looks when I'm wearing makeup. Obviously, if I'm not wearing makeup, I don't really go crazy on my eyebrow, but yeah. So now on the other side, I'm gonna be using my Chella pencil. So for pencils, I go with the same method. I start with the top, and I kind of outline my eyebrow. Before I fill it all the way in, I just kind of find my arch. I build the arch, and then I go to the end. I apply a tiny little tail, kind of wisp it out, and then I slowly fill in the ends of my eyebrows. And then I'm gonna go right underneath here. You see I have like a lot of like natural bald spots kind of. It's not like full. I'm just going to create a line right underneath my eyebrow. And then I like to take the product up into my eyebrow very gently. I'm not pressing very hard. I'm just kind of brushing it softly throughout my eyebrow. You can press hard if you want, but I feel like you have more control this way. The more you're just kind of softly brushing it through your eyebrows, you're getting the product slowly, so you can build it up instead of just, you know, drawing a very harsh line and being like, okay, well now what? So yeah, I'm just going to keep brushing it through my eyebrow, and that's pretty much it. I just generally stop there. So you can kind of see a little bit of a difference. This is a little bit more of a natural brow compared to this one. When you're using pencils, it can get a little bit overwhelming sometimes depending on the pencil. If it's too creamy, you're probably going to have a hard time getting a natural eyebrow unless you play with it for a little bit. But I like this pencil because it's kind of a stiff, not too creamy, not too pigmented of a product. So it's really good for getting a natural brow like so. And you can just brush it out. I like the hairs to go in one direction. So on this side, I'm going to be using the Chella Brow Highlight, and this is more of a nude color versus the pinkier color, and I'm just going to apply that like that. And again, I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. So yeah, just like that. So these are my eyebrows. This side we used the Chella pencil with the Chella nude highlight, and this one we used the e.l.f. brow kit and the Benefit pinkish highlight. I don't know if you're going to be able to really tell with this lighting and stuff, but it just kind of helps clean up your eyebrows and give it like a nice sharper shape. But yeah, this is how I do my eyebrows, and it's super simple and super easy, and everybody's eyebrows are going to be different. The way I wear them doesn't have to be the way you wear them. Everybody decides how they want their eyebrows to look. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!